good character in the third period. Where did you had to regroup, obviously, to get things going in the third. Where did that come from?
Yeah, I mean, it's just the ebbs and flows of the game. I think we just knew that we allowed them to kind of get on their attack again, and obviously, that the one against on the shorthanded one, we just bad read, and those two, the other one's a fluke goal and off a foot. So we just got back to our game. That's what we said. We can control the game by doing the things necessary to win. I thought from the first shift, that first line that went out there, got it right in their end, started cycling. And then that just kind of carried our game through the rest of the third period, and some huge goals at big moments. It's great to see.
Back-to-back strong third periods. I know you weren't here for the win over Montreal, but what has been behind that strong finishing ability here?
Well, I just think an understanding of who we are and who we need to be, and you saw that. You saw the tenacity that we played with, the edge, the grind, and some great goals because of it, and drawing penalties because of it, and that's Blue Jacket hockey. That's the way we need to play. That's the mandate in here, and it's nice to see we got to it.
Your line came up with a couple of goals. Did you have a little extra energy tonight to bring to that line?
Yeah, it was nice to get out there and celebrate, obviously, and just feel like you're a part of it. I thought we did a lot of good things as a line, actually. I thought Tex really did a great job in his first time at center. Cam was the best I've seen him in a little while here, just the way he played and kind of carried things, and you could see he was confident with the puck on the stick, and we can be a real dangerous line when we got all those facets going.
It's like you can skate. You've always been able to skate. Have you seen a guy move faster than Robinson?
Oh my God! Did you see him fly? The best part was he came right by the bench, so it was just like and it's like a Daytona 500. I was just so happy for him. You know what? That kid's. I've watched him because I really like him, and he's put in a lot of hard work, and you could just see it's all kind of coming together for him. But he's doing the work first, and in the games he's playing simple, and then he's waiting for his opportunity to use his speed now to his advantage. I think before he was just almost ahead of the play a lot of times, or had opportunities but wasn't really quite able to keep his feet or his hands to his feet. So now he's kind of putting it all together, and it's I'm so happy for him because that's a big goal for us.
Yeah. Can you talk about the lift you got?
Check it's Captain Nick Foligno talking with us here in the dressing room. Let's talk to Boone Jenner. Big goal for Boone here in the third period, and boy, that was quite a lift, and it was from quite an angle. You scored that one tonight.
Yeah, great seam play there by Borky, and I obviously just tried to get it up and at the net. Luckily enough, it was hit the net and found that spot.
I'm sure that it was disappointing, maybe could have been demoralizing after the second period where you've got that game, you're pretty much in control. All of a sudden, a puck off a skate and then a shorthanded breakaway, and you find yourself down by one going into the third period. But you were able to come out and reset pretty nicely there.
I thought, I didn't think we let that bother us. I think we knew we had put a lot of good minutes in for the most part in those first two periods. So we just needed to stick with it and maybe raise our level a little bit in the third, and we did that.
Did you start to feel like you could really not do whatever you wanted in this game, but you could realize that you would have success when you put the work in against that team, that you were going to have those chances?
I just think our support was better. I think we were closer on the ice, and we were able to chip it to each other and play with that speed and have the puck on our stick a little bit more through the neutral zone and in their zone, and I think that's where you see the chances come from.
Did you feel like every time you were on the ice, Larkin and Bertuzzi and Mantha were out there? Because every time I looked down, I felt like I saw that line all night long.
Yeah, no, I mean, pretty good line there. So, they're obviously, good line.
How big is this for you guys? You got 3 home games, you win all 3 of them. Now you get out on the road for just one, and then get to come back home.
Yeah, we wanted to, obviously take care of these games here, and we want to go and make it stand with a road one Saturday here.
And this is important, isn't it? I mean, yes, you played the defending Stanley Cup champs, and Montreal's a good team, but this team is struggling. You've got Ottawa coming later on here at home. I mean, there are some winnable games on the schedule, but they're only winnable if you put the work in.
Yeah, not looking at that. We're just focused on the next game. Working on our game, how we need to play to win games. And I think we saw a little bit better of that tonight, but we got to keep going here.
Thanks, Boone. Boone Jenner, big goal for him in the third period of tonight's game. Okay, go over and talk with Oliver Bjorkstrand here, listening on this. Who's leading? Me?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Dave. I appreciate it. Oliver, you scored a big goal in this game, and that's after a pass that you had made earlier got picked off for a shorthanded goal. Did it feel good to get that redemption on that goal?
Yeah, no, definitely did. I made a bad play there, and I got to learn from that. Have a little bit more patience in my game on the half wall there. Can't try to force the pass there, so definitely felt good to get that back.
Looked like a little extra celebration. So was it kind of redemption and kind of, oh, by the way, this is where we need to be in this game, leading in this game?
Yeah, a little bit of both. Definitely wanted that goal back, and I'm happy we got it. So it definitely felt good. Also missed a breakaway, so yeah, it's nice to score a goal.
You're a guy that scores some pretty goals you have throughout your career. What about Boone Jenner's goal that he scored there to make it 5?
That was unbelievable. It was a really good shot. So it took a second for me to realize it went in because it was a really good spot there. So no, I like to see more of that.
Yeah, with Boone, I think we just get used to seeing him getting those dirty goals in the paint and all that stuff with the tips. But he reminded everybody he's still got some skill there, huh?
Oh, he has tons of skill. Yeah, I mean, obviously he plays this game, and it is that hard game where he goes to the net. But you know, he showed it there, and great shot. So. Yeah, maybe you should do more of that.
How important can the last part of this game be? They've got the goalie pulled, and I mean, you guys got to work. You got to grind out a 1-goal victory here after they got close and they got back in. And how important can that last 2.5 minutes be?
Well, it's huge. They pulled a goalie early and get the advantage. So, yeah, we had to stay strong and make sure we play good defense. And you know, I know they got the 1 goal, but we still got the job done and made sure they didn't tie it up.
Over back-to-back 5-goal games, what does that say about maybe the offensive corner this team has finally turned?
Yeah, no, I think we're finding it. Some positive things there. I think guys are starting to feel more confident in the offensive zone and while making plays and then scoring on them. So it's something we need to hold on to and just keep that going.
Oliver Bjorkstrand here in the Blue Jackets dressing room. Let's listen in on Cam Atkinson, who had a big goal of his own and a 5-on-3 power play here tonight.
Felt good to get that one.
How good did it feel just to see the puck go in the net off your stick?
Yeah, it's nice. You know, it's. I was just telling Porty I was, pretty embarrassed at how I've been playing pretty recently, and I think took a pretty hard look in the mirror and figured out, what makes me successful as a player, and I think I took strides in that direction tonight. Just moving my feet and demanding the puck and making it happen, not hoping it's going to happen. And sometimes you have to check yourself, and you may be working hard, which I think I have. I don't think it's a lack of working hard. I think it's just playing smarter and putting yourself in areas that get the puck and retrieve pucks and ultimately make a difference out there. And I think I did that tonight, but I got to continue.
You guys are a 500 team coming into tonight. It's not where you guys wanted to be. Where's the resilience level of this team at this point?
Yeah, I think the last couple of games we've been playing better. Still some things we need to get better at and work at, and but everyone's contributing, and I think when we're all contributing and Corpy's making great saves, it's our sticks are really good. We're in your face, and when we play like that, it's going to be hard to beat us.
Is the offensive confidence spread as you have scoring nights like you had tonight and you had against Montreal?
Yeah, I think so. It's that was a battle tonight, but for the most part, it's nice to win these games by a couple. And even though, like I said, it was a tough stretch the last minute and a half, but guys are feeling good about their games. We've got a lot of guys contributing, young guys. Robbie's playing great. Boone had a great goal. Deere joining the rush. It's kind of just the Blue Jackets, style play, in your face, and not afraid to make a play and joining the rush and just being smart. I think we did that tonight.
Blue Jackets a winner tonight over Detroit 5-4 here at Nationwide Arena. The Blue Jackets have now strung together 3 straight wins. I'm Bob McElligott with Jody Shelley to get his take on tonight's game.
They got the win, and we've been saying this for the last 3 games. Find a way to win. And you know what? There's moments in the game where you wonder what is happening, but at the end of the day, they rallied in the second intermission. They came back and got a power play goal. They played to their strengths. I love the set play off the face-off to Robinson that sprung him down the wing. Use him for his speed. Young guys are stepping up. Boone Jenner, I think, has been one of the most consistent players they've had the past few games. He gets rewarded with that goal from a wicked angle. Bjorkstrand celebrated. I love the way he celebrated because he was so frustrated by missing a couple golden opportunities. So 5 goals again, 2 games with 5 goals. If you do the math on that, that's 10 goals in 2 games. Blue Jackets are scoring. Things are happening well. Korpisalo, I think he got bumped a lot tonight by his own players. There was a lot of confusion. There was a lot of things that need to be worked on. But at the end of this, Bob, They're going to hit the road tomorrow and go to Winnipeg. They've won 3 in a row here, and Nationwide Arena needs to be a tough place to play, and the Blue Jackets are getting it done and being patient and getting it done at the end.
Do you feel about this game as you did the other night, almost, in terms of
How did I feel about the other game? What did I say?
You weren't happy with the all-around performance of your guys, and you
Oh,
thought
no,
you could get away with it.
No. I thought we competed harder on pucks. I thought we closed. We had the game in total control, and we almost found a way to lose it at the end of the second period there. But come back, and I thought that we were much better as far as just taking time and space and making them fight for their ice. So,
Texier a goal, Robinson a goal. You've had huge input from rookies here early on. Can you just speak to how that group of young players have lifted you up here offensively in the last little while?
Yeah, they have. Robbie's been good since he's been back here, and I give Cleveland, I give Mike and his staff down there a lot of credit as far as just developing him, and the goal he scores is just total speed.